Before the likes of the 555 Group A GC8 rally car, the 1997 WR car, the 22B and the second generation Impreza, the Legacy was setting the pace and making a name for Subaru. This was at a time before the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo existed, and at a time when the Celica GT4 was the king of JDM rally. In this video, I'll be talking about the first generation Subaru Legacy BC5 and the RS rally car. The BC5 Legacy was introduced in the late 90s and came in many body styles, the most popular being the sedan saloon model. The RS Type RA was also the first car STI had produced. In 1989, Subaru wanted to fully indulge in the motorsport of rally after dipping in and out of races between the 80s. They also wanted to appeal to a wider range of audience and put all their knowledge and technology into rally in order to attract more racing and sport enthusiasts to their brand. Subaru knew they wouldn't be able to do this on their own, and after moving their STI headquarters to the UK, they teamed up with British company ProDrive to help them. From this, they created a special bond that worked for decades, producing many special UK exclusive UKDM Subarus such as the UK300 and RB5. Now in the modern day, ProDrive themselves are building a new version of the first generation GC8 Impreza. ProDrive itself was a fairly new company starting out in 1984 by WRC driver David Richards. Engineering and building the BC5 Legacy in 1989 was one of their biggest tasks and one of their first tasks. The rally car was given a larger RX turbo that Subaru had used in previous rally cars, and it had an EJ20 boxer engine. It was 4-wheel drive and used an X-Track 5-speed manual transmission which had a viscous center differential with a limited slip differential in the front and rear. Altogether, it made around 240 PS. It made its rally debut at the 1990 Safari Rally with Marku Allen as the leading team driver for Subaru. He raced in 4 more races that season, with his best finish being 4th at the 1000 Lakes Rally. A year later, the Legacy RS raced 6 more times, finishing 8th in the overall final standings. Colin McRae had joined Subaru later on in the year and was racing the Legacy with Ari Vatanen for the European Rally. Vatanen finished 5th and McRae unfortunately crashed. However, McRae made up for the crash by gaining 4 more wins, and a year later he won 6 more rally races in Britain. It won a whole host of other events, but to put it short, it was one of the best rally debut cars for Group A at the time and put Subaru in as a contender for the best JDM rally car company along with Toyota and Mitsubishi in the early 90s. While they were developing and racing in the rally car, they were working on a special performance-based model to be homologated and sold behind the scenes. The top spec model was the RS Type RA, which had all of the racing technology and power any enthusiast could want. The RA in the name stands for Record Attempt, and it was the first real car that STI, Subaru Technical International, had developed and re-engineered. It had the same EJ20 engine and the 5-speed manual transmission as the rally car, as well as the suspension system and disc brakes. However, Subaru and ProDrive went an extra step further and decided to make the car as light and balanced as possible in any way they could. They removed key features such as the power windows, center door locks, the antenna, the rear wiper, the stock spoiler, the exhaust tip, the automatic mirrors, and the stereo system, which were all main parts to remove in order to save weight. STI also made a lot of changes to their engine, giving it more balanced parts such as a new crankshaft, flywheel, clutch cover and cylinder head. They also had high pressure rod bearings, and in 1990 a few more minor changes were made. I've only managed to find one car for sale that was listed for 2,605,000 yen at the time, which is around £16,700 and $18,100. To consider the fact that this car started the bloodline for one of the most legendary and recognizable rally cars in the world, it is seemingly underrated to say the least. The Impreza was cut from the same cloth as the Legacy, and it stood true to its name, starting a legacy for Subaru. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and share to spread authenticity and educate JDM car fans even further.